What up, Chef?
Welcome to the introduction to the Super Divorce Supercast.
www.superdivorceme.com, facebook.com/superdivorce, Twitter @superdivorce, Instagram @superdivorceband. Me, Nicholas Villars, @Nicholas Villars, wherever you go on social media. And if I'm there, cool. And if not, then that means that, what does it mean?
It means that you're not there.
Right. Where can they find you?
They can also find you on Twitch, Steam?
Steam and Twitch @Venom. People have a tough time with that.
Really?
They always ask me like on the phone when I'm giving my last name. Yeah, my last name is Villars. Can you spell it? VILLAR. No, not B. Not B as in boy. V as in Victor. I always have to say that. V. Venom.
You're so drunk.
Venom _Villars.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
No.
I'm on Steam and Twitch @Venom _Villars.
If you want to follow me on social media, we're really just getting right to the point today.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram @BenderButt.
We're still promoting our album pre-orders.
Yeah, album pre-orders. Find us on Indiegogo. Just search Super Divorce. Our album will pop right up. We were #1 on like the trending music the other day.
We were.
You can pre-order all kinds of things. Digital downloads, CDs, cassettes, vinyls, t-shirts, all kinds of shit. You should totally do that. We are also having a official release party the day after the official release. So October 28th, the tattoo shop that Nick's wife owns, Studio 85 in Lebanon, will have kind of like an open house Halloween party type deal. But we will also be promoting like the release of our album, and we will have merch available for purchase. And if you pre-order on Indiegogo, you are welcome to attend and pick up your Indiegogo purchases.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So
And you might say, what about the shipping that I paid? And what I say to that is, what about that I have to load your stuff into my car and drive it to the shop and have it ready for you?
Yeah, fuck your shipping, you know? Just fuck it.
And you know what? Here's the thing. You show up, you probably get free drinks too. So
probably.
Yeah.
So if you're in the area and you'd like to attend to that, you can both pick up your products and also party down.
Party down. Party up
with some tattoo artists and some musicians.
Our former bandmate Dale will probably be there.
Yeah, Dale will probably be there because he's a tattoo artist. Speaking of Dale, I bought one of his pins today.
Oh.
It's in my pocket, I think. If I can... Yeah, yep, check that out.
Oh.
Boom!
Let's see. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We should get Super Divorce pins made.
That's what I thought you were going to do with the button. You got buttons.
Buttons. I mean, we'll get pins eventually.
Well, that's what I suggested. And you get buttons. I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
No. Pins.
Buttons are good. Buttons are good. Pins are cooler.
Yeah. They are.
We need to get logo pins.
We need logo pins for
and we
Super
need
Divorce.
backer cards.
And 2 Sweet Records pins. Those will be really neat too.
Yes. Yes. Please enjoy this episode of the Super Divorce Supercast.
Please look forward to it.
Please look forward to this episode of the Super Divorce Supercast.
We are not getting a divorce.
We are not getting a divorce.
We are not getting a divorce.
Welcome to the Super Divorce Supercast.
And Bender.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty all right.
You know how I'm doing? I'm doing that. I'm gonna
Got a bag of balls.
bag of balls in the ball bag.
Today we're not starting with Beer Me. We're starting with Buzzball Me.
Brand new. It's we might call this this is like a one shot.
Yeah.
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 So we found these mixed drinks. They come in basically like a, well, it's not completely a ball shape.
No, but it's like a baseball sized can and it's round.
Yeah.
But it has like a flat bottom and a flat top. And the top of like a soda can.
But the ball itself is like plastic.
Right. So you can see through it so you can see the color of your drink.
I got this one is called Cran Blaster, and it's kind of like a, what would you say? Maybe a magenta color.
Yeah.
Mixed drink. It's a mixed drink.
Uh-huh.
It's vodka, cranberry, and grape juices with natural flavors.
Yeah.
20% alcohol by volume.
And I have Forbidden Apple, which is apple and lemon. Vodka, apple, and lemon.
So
we're just gonna...
it says shake it up on the side.
Yeah.
So
And our friend at the Quick Stop said that they are 100% guaranteed to fuck you up.
Oh, these are also women owned.
Huh.
So,
who is women?
I guess maybe the owners of Buzzballs, the company.
I
They
guess,
must be
but
women.
like the fact that the O in women is like a design
Yeah.
makes me think that women is like a corporation. Do you think it's a corporation of women? Like that, you know, like they own Buzzballs as well as other, you know, like Ballz Soda. What if the Women Corporation only owned products that had balls in the name?
Well, here on the side, produced and bottled by Buzzballs LLC.
Yeah. So
So-
like, who is women owned? Who is women?
I guess maybe they're just saying, look, Buzzballs is owned by women.
Maybe.
It's like, you want to support female entrepreneurs,
Buy
go out and buy some
Buzzballs.
Buzzballs. Have a ball. That's what it says.
It does.
With 2 exclamation points.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm going to open up my Cran Blaster. What was yours called?
Forbidden Apple.
Forbidden Apple.
This is what Eve drank in Garden of Eden.
That's what the snake was offering.
Yeah, this is what he
And
gave
some
her.
Buzzballs.
It wasn't an apple, it was a buzzball.
It's been mistranslated all these years.
Really, the snake was in the tree like, hey, yo, bitch, you want to get shit-faced?
Got some shit that's gonna fuck you up.
Don't tell Adam, though, you know what I mean? He's a fuckboy.
Keep this on the low.
Okay, so
Alright.
cheers for
Cheers.
Buzzballs. Tastes like every shitty mixed drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting, but this is pretty
About
much
it.
it. Yeah, it's basically just flavored vodka in a ball.
Yeah.
You know? It's like not even a mixed drink, really. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's, what, $3.99?
Yeah, and 20% alcohol in 200 milliliters.
I guess it's better than, those the little fucking drinks you get on the airplane, you know, if you order like a mixed drink, you know.
Oh,
Like if they give you a Jack Daniels.
like
it's
hotel bar.
yeah, that kind of
stuff.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
like, mini bottles.
Yeah.
It's like a shot in a bottle.
Yeah. This, I guess, it would be good for an airplane situation, because then you don't have to get 2 drinks and try and pour it on a little tray that you got in front of you. You know?
Right. This is just like a can of
If
alcohol.
maybe I'm gonna get in touch with BuzzBallz LLC and see if they've contacted any airlines.
Yeah.
That could be a very lucrative deal.
I feel like it could be. Yeah. Lots of people just getting fucked up on buzz balls.
Yeah.
However many miles in the sky. Lots of them. Lots of miles.
I might get one of these.
Yeah,
on
if
an
they
airplane.
charged $3.99 on a flight for it.
Only on an airplane it'd probably be like $10.
Yeah.
Because it's like going to a baseball game or,
Right.
you know.
Ridiculous. I'm gonna be so shit-faced after this.
So you've not eaten anything today?
I had lunch. I had lunch at work. What did I have? Chicken parmesan. Chicky parm parm.
You should write that book. Like a children's book.
Chicky parm parm.
Instead of chicka chicka boom boom.
It's from Parks and Rec.
Oh,
You haven't watched it, yeah.
I have watched it, but I haven't watched the whole thing.
There's one episode where Tom, of course it's Tom,
Yeah.
Aziz Ansari's character, he's talking about his nicknames for like everything. One of them was like chicken parm, chicky parm parm. Like, yeah. It was good. That's what I had for lunch. And then I didn't eat dinner because they had liver and onions.
Ugh. Liver.
So disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
I do not plan on trying liver even once.
It's not worth it.
I've never tried it, and I don't think that I will. That's like one of those things that I can say with a pretty good bit of confidence that I will not have before I die.
It's fucking gross, man.
No, it just looks like rubber.
Yeah.
It looks like a rubbery, spongy. Ugh.
It's nasty.
It just and for some reason, the way it looks makes me think it would just taste like blood.
Well, because it bleeds so much when you cook it. Like, I was told today, I've made it before, but the chef, like, needed me to cook up. He cooked it today, but he needed me to cook up, like, a second batch, just to get through dinner because he had to go to a meeting. So it was like, all you got to do is just, like, dredge them in the flour while they're frozen. Just dredge them in flour, and he's like, just toss them on the flat top grill. And then he literally said, you just let them sit until the blood starts to boil, and then you flip them. That's how you know because all the blood, like, while you're cooking it, starts to come out, and it like puddles on top of the steak, on top of the liver, and then like when it starts to like bubble, you flip it. It's fucking disgusting. The worst is like, and you have to like cook it from frozen because otherwise, if it's thawed, it's like when you cook it, it's rubbery and like nasty, but when it's thawed and raw, you just like barely touch it and it just like falls apart. Like you try to pick it up and it just like, like it's the most awkward. It's like it's almost like imagine trying to pick up a really thin sheet of Jell-O. Mm-hmm. Like that's what liver is like when it's raw.
Yeah.
You just pick it up and it just like falls. It falls apart everywhere. It's disgusting.
Why would you want that?
I don't know.
There's so many other things you could eat in life.
I know, but you have to eat liver. It's so wrong. I don't get it, man.
No, thanks.
But yeah. You're welcome.
So I'm gonna own this. I'm just going for it.
Yeah, no, you
all
should.
the time.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
At first, I was like hesitant. I was like, "Well, I'll pull it out on special occasions." No. I'm not talking about my penis. I've recently, my piercing was like on the verge of closing up. I have one piercing. It's my left ear, and the earring that I had in was just like a tiny little stud, and it got knocked out on August 26th. I know that because it was the night of the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight.
Oh, yeah.
When I was wrestling with one of my buddies, and the next day I woke up and realized that it had fallen out the night before, and couldn't find it. So I just like, oh yeah, I'll get around to getting another one for like almost a month. So then when I finally, I had this, the dangly cross earring that I have in right now, well, multiple cross earring.
Like probably George Michael in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I got. I mean, if you've seen the album art, I'm wearing it on the cover.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll wear it for that. Didn't plan on wearing it like in a day-to-day scenario, but I needed something in a bind because I realized that I was gonna have to go through the whole piercing thing again if I didn't put something in there.
Right.
So I went ahead and threw it in the other night, and I've just left it in. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna be the guy with the dangly earring.
Well, but the thing is, your overall style, is conducive to wearing that type of earring.
Yeah.
Like, you have, like, longer hair, and right now you've got a backwards cap on and, like, a t-shirt, but it's, like, faded Hawaiian print, and your ripped jeans.
My ripped jeans, I'm like a rock and roll boy.
Yeah, it just works. I mean, it can work as a rock and roll boy, or it can work as an 80s boy.
It's
whatever, man. No, as soon as I saw it, I was like, finally, I don't know why I've been wearing that the whole time.
Well, there we go. I was inspired by Post Malone.
Really?
Actually. I'm sure
I know who Post Malone is.
Have you listened to his stuff?
I know Congratulations, but I haven't listened to, like, the rest of it.
Damn. Because I put off even checking him out for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I would see people post about him, especially in this Facebook group that I'm a part of, and it's like, everyone's taste is, like, super obscure and, like, just they only listen to like music that's just so and all this, but a lot of people there love him, and I'd see just like videos posted. I'd only see pictures and like stills, and just the way he looked turned me off.
He looks goofy,
and I was like, fuck that guy. Guy looks like he's awful. I was expecting like Paul Wall type of character,
Mm-hmm.
But then just last week I saw someone post a video for Congratulations, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll just see what he really sounds like. And then I started listening to it. I was like, oh shit, this is actually really fucking good, and like it's not what I was expecting. And then I promptly went out and bought his album.
Really?
And it's I've been listening to it nonstop.
Yeah. But
what I was getting to is like, well, that dude, for all intents and purposes, you would say he looks like a goofball, kind of. But that's what he's doing, and he's rocking.
That's just him.
That's what he does.
He wears his hair in pigtails.
Yeah.
But he just does.
Or sometimes with like the little, almost like the Jewish curls on the side,
Yeah.
And the rest in like braids but that's his thing.
Right.
So I'm like, fine. If he can do that, I can be dangly earring guy.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll just have fun. He's having fun. Then I watched more of like behind the scenes stuff, and I was like, this guy's a fucking sweetheart.
Well, he's like friends with Ethan and Hila.
Yeah, that's another thing that like was kind of nudged me in the direction to actually give him a shot. It's like, all right, well, if they're hanging out with him, it can't be all bad.
Right.
And
I need to watch more of their stuff.
Yeah, they're always great. That's like, Jess and I are not like big sit around and watch YouTube videos together type of people, but we'll watch his stuff or their stuff. Ethan and Hila. Jess loves Hila.
She's amazing. She's adorable. I love her too.
Did you see that she's starting her own clothing line?
I think you told me about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man, the YouTube age is so weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, YouTube is one of those things that I still just use to like look up music videos and stuff, but there is a huge like community. I mean, there's award shows for YouTubers. Like
there's the shitty thing is what's going on with like their they're advertising stuff.
Yeah, I know about that because there's a horror reviewer that I watched, Nick Spheres, and all of his videos got demonetized.
Yeah.
Because they changed their terms of use or whatever, and if your video, he's fighting some of them, but if your video doesn't get like 1,000 views in like the first 24 hours, like you're just fucked. They're just like, you can't make money off that video anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and this dude has like hundreds of videos, and it's how he makes his living. I mean, he's in school studying film.
Yeah.
But like, he makes his money, he makes his living doing YouTube videos, and now he can't like get money from it anymore. You know, it's I heard about that's how I heard about all the craziness.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like, it is such a it's such a community. Like, I feel like I missed the boat. Like,
I don't think so. I think that for as long as YouTube's been around, I mean, if you imagine it being around as long, or imagine, like, project forward and think that YouTube is going to have the longevity that, like, cable TV has had. We're in the first 10 years. So imagine the shows that were on TV in the first 10 years of TV being a thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, probably have a few classics, but like a lot of them that were popular in like 1940 or 50 have completely been forgotten at this point. So it's like the medium's going to evolve, and it might not just be YouTube. I think maybe it'll be something more like how other places will have to come to prominence where you can upload your stuff, and there will be an audience there, you know, because there's not just one TV network that airs shows. You know, it's like there's so many, but at one point it was kind of monopolized. I feel you had like a handful of stations, and it's like if you talked about any other station coming up in the future, people probably would have been like, well, no, if you're not on NBC or ABC or CBS, then you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Now, I mean...
Well, that's like, I mean, we already kind of see that because you've got YouTube that has like its own community and its own, like, it's almost a social media. I mean, it is a social media, really. Like, you can use it as such. But then you've also got Vimeo.
Yeah.
Which, like, you can upload, I think... For some reason, I assume Vimeo is, like, fully uncensored.
And I've thought about looking into it more, just with all the fucky shit I've been hearing about YouTube. It's like, maybe we should have our stuff in both places in case something weird happens with YouTube.
Right.
And they're just like, well, for whatever reason, we're not even going to tell you why it is, because they don't. It's like, if we think that what you're doing is somehow objectionable, we can just turn your channel off and all your stuff's gone. You know, I mean, luckily I've got all our stuff also saved onto my hard drive.
Right.
But, you know, at a point, you have to start making space or get a new way to save things. But it would be nice to have things in another place where you could tell your fans, if something like that happened, hey, you've been following us on YouTube, well, they shut our channel down for reasons that we don't even know. Go ahead and check us out on Vimeo now, or whatever pops up. You know, I think it'd be good to have a few competing places where they aren't pulling moves like that, which it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, and I don't think it's about ethics. There has to be something going on behind the scenes where if they do this, it's going to allow YouTube to ultimately put more money in their own pockets. Right. Or Google, because I guess, you know, they're owned by Google now.
Right. Yeah, no, we should get on the Vimeo train, because I feel like Vimeo is something that, like, is still, it's well known, it has a following. Vimeo is like the cult following of YouTube. Yeah. You know?
I think a lot of artists, like big artists though, do stuff.
Prefer Vimeo.
And they'll share Vimeo stuff on YouTube somehow. I've seen like yeah, I don't know how that works. I'll see like stuff on YouTube, but it also has like the Vimeo whatever icon or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how that works exactly, but I'm pretty sure that like, you know, Taylor Swift is on Vimeo and like
Vivo.
Is that
You're
it?
thinking of
Vivo. Vivo. Okay, that's it.
That's another point I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube is cable television, just like the idea of cable television.
Mm-hmm.
And sooner rather than maybe later, you're going to get cable television. YouTube is going to offer channels because Vivo is a channel just for music videos.
Okay.
Like, of, you know, the mainstream artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they put out a music video, like, it goes through Vivo.
So Vivo is a part of YouTube?
I think
is that what you're
so.
saying?
I don't know. All I mean is, like, I think instead of, you know, you mentioned, like, YouTube is like a network.
Yeah.
Right? And then eventually we'll have like Vimeo as a network, and then maybe something else as a network. And I almost think that YouTube is like the idea of cable television.
Yeah.
It's like on cable television you have ABC, NBC, whatever. In the future, I wonder if it's going to be on YouTube you have Vivo and Vimeo and la like.
Well, it might not be YouTube if they keep up with this idea of
Right.
like censoring certain things that like they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Then what you might have is like real, well, networks. I mean, literally, a network that could crop up where it's like it's a video-based social media platform exclusively for horror-related content, and that's where all of the horror community goes, and the biggest horror review streamers and sites are putting their accounts in that place, and the other ones will be like, you'll have shit for sports that'll be similar,
Makeup tutorials,
big
and
thing.
It's a big one.
You know, anything you could think of, and it's almost like YouTube might lose their footing because people will be like, well, okay, you're trying to censor me because you don't like my particular content. Well, this company is all about it. So I'm going to go over here because that's like what they're made for. And you know that your stuff's going to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I wonder if that's ever come up as like people who stream on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they've ever run into any issues putting their Twitch videos on YouTube, and then it's just like, well, your policies, you know, blah blah blah, but Twitch lets me do whatever I want, so I'm just gonna keep streaming on Twitch. But not everybody has a Twitch account. Like, everybody can access YouTube.
Yeah.
But like, you have to sign up for Twitch.
Well,
you
that's
don't
right.
have to sign up for YouTube technically.
Well, as long as you have a Google or Gmail account, then you can get on YouTube. You know.
I mean, I remember the days where like you just typed in youtube.com and watched videos.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't a sign in.
Right.
There wasn't a profile you had to create. You just fucking watched videos.
Yeah. Unless you were a creator yourself. And
Yeah,
you
that or
upload
you were
stuff.
trying to watch 18 plus videos.
Yeah. I got a video taken off of YouTube one time back in the olden days.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, talking flip phone video. Probably 2006. For real. Might have been the first video I ever uploaded.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
What?
Well, I realized it wouldn't. Well, it could have been that arm at the time. I was doing the thing where you you make like you're flexing your bicep,
Oh, yeah.
and there's like a butt right
Uh-huh.
here in the crease, and like I was taking pictures, you know, and it looks like a butt, and then I was like, I could take a video, and then I did, and I was like, oh shit, this looks realistic, you know, with this cell phone. And then I was like, this would be a funny video. I had like a candy bar, and it was kind of hot. So I took like some of I like dipped my finger in the melty chocolate, and I smeared it in the crevasse of my elbow right here.
Yeah.
So it looked like a poopy butt.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah, it looked like I was taking a picture, or I was taking a video of Mr. Poopy Butthole, and so I was like recording like this or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And I had the angle just right, and I like after a few seconds, I like had my finger come over into the shot and start kind of
Oh my god.
and like just as if there's a man fingering a poopy butthole,
right?
And then I uploaded it to YouTube, and it was like, you know, removed almost immediately for like inappropriate content. And I was like, yes, they really thought it was a butt. And it was like, I was really more. I thought it was funnier.
Testing to see what their censorship was like.
Yeah. Well, I was more amazed that it looked passable enough for someone to say this video really is a video that someone has taken of a person fingering a poopy butt, and they uploaded it to YouTube because they thought the world would want to see that. And while we don't agree with that type of thing around here, and damn it, we're going to take that down immediately because our sponsors do not approve. Well, joke's on you, YouTube, because it was not a poopy butthole. It was only my elbow. It was just my arm. So, joke's on you. You played yourself.
Joke's on you, tube.
And I feel like there's probably worse things than that on YouTube right now.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Probably so.
So,
Beer Me!
Beer Me Part 2.
No, Beer Me Part 1.
Beer Me Part 1, because the first part was Buzzball. I told you, like, I'm already, like, super buzzed.
Yeah.
100% fucked up. Thanks, Alec. We are doing Beer Me with Dogfish Head's Pumpkin Ale. Pumpkin. Says right here, our fall favorite, full-bodied brown ale is brewed with real pumpkin, brown sugar, allspice, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds good as fuck to me.
I like this label. It's one of those paper labels.
Yeah, it's a great label. It's nice. We've talked about the textured labels. This is a textured label.
It's very nice.
If you run your fingernail across it, you can feel the ridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's high quality HQ cardstock paper there.
Didn't Dogfish used to have a TV show?
Are you thinking of Cat Dog?
No, I'm thinking of Dogfish had like a TV show on History Channel or some shit like that.
Like the
brewery
company?
Yeah.
Did they?
Or maybe there was a documentary about Dogfish, because I just feel like I remember seeing something about Dogfish like starting up, you know?
Jamie, pull up Dogfish.
Jamie? Who's Jamie? Did you rename your Siri Jamie?
No. Do you ever listen to Joe Rogan's podcast?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
The only podcast I listen to is ours.
Okay. I think you would like Joe Rogan's.
I might. I probably would.
Do you like Joe Rogan in general?
I don't really have like an opinion on him. I don't.
He does a podcast, and like his assistant, young Jamie, like he'll be talking to a guest or something, and someone will mention something, and they have like a monitor, you know. So if someone mentions something that he wants to know more about, he'll say, "Jamie, pull up whatever," and then Jamie, waiting in the wings over there, will search it out, and try and find more information pertaining to. You're thinking of Brewmasters, aren't you?
Probably.
TV series.
Probably.
I'm pulling up. Jamie's pulling up IMDb. Brewmasters. It aired originally on November 21st, 2010. 60 minutes with commercials. Yeah. It was a show. Sam Calagione, the founder and head of Dogfish Head Brewery in Milton, Delaware, and his staff, as they search the world for new, ancient, and imaginative inspirations for beer.
Told you.
It's still going on, apparently.
Is it?
Brewmasters, that's the name of the show. So you can still watch this program.
But it's specifically about Dogfish, correct?
No, it's about
everybody.
Well, it's about the founders of Dogfish Head, searching the globe for inspirations for new beers, like traveling to places where they can find like ancient recipes for beer,
right?
And all that stuff.
But it's still centered sort of on Dogfish.
Yeah,
that is how
their founder.
Right.
Yeah,
what I'm getting at is that's how I heard about Dogfish
Head
brand. Yeah, Dogfish Head.
Yeah,
was because I'm pretty sure my dad might have been watching or something.
Okay,
was this Brewmasters show, and it was the guy talking about like, hey, we Dogfish Head, you know. I've been drinking this. Cheers.
I waited.
I didn't. I'm drunk.
Cheers, anyhow.
Yeah.
What do you think? Maybe I'm a basic bitch, but I love pumpkin beers.
Yeah.
For the most part.
That doesn't make you a basic bitch. Liking pumpkin coffee makes you a basic bitch.
But I feel maybe I'm a basic dick. I feel like maybe that's
probably
the correlate.
Not really. Not even. No. You're not a basic dick.
Maybe. Well, I don't care if I am. You know, if I'm a basic dick for enjoying pumpkin flavored beer and the holiday season that occurs around this time of year, then call me what you want. I have no fear. I'm gonna drink this shit. I'm gonna drink my pumpkin beer.
Damn right.
And that was a rhyme.
Yeah.
And you can't stop me. So.
You know what we need to do?
What?
Start watching scary movies for Super Divorce, Super Scary. That's not part of Super Scary.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
We said we were going to make it part of it.
Did we?
Because we were going to do the Warlock versus Wishmaster.
I thought that was
episode.
Just going to be a podcast.
I thought we were doing it as an episode of Super Scary.
My assumption was it was a podcast episode.
Well...
Because we already had Super Scary planned out.
Maybe we should just do more Super Scary then.
Well, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Actually, I was thinking about putting that towards Super Scary because I'm pretty sure that the end of Super Scary was supposed to be the Between Dawn and Day collection from George Romero. I don't think that comes out until later this month. So, like, to do it would put a lot of, like, stress on you to, like, get it done by the time it's supposed to be done for the week that we're going to do Super Scary. La-di-da-di-da.
Yeah.
So, we could replace doing that collection with the Wishmaster Warlock franchise face-off. And bring my mom on because she's down for it. We can do a Monster Movies Super Scary franchise face-off. Crossover special edition YouTube show. By the way, did you make Tucker and Dale public?
I did. I posted on the Facebook here.
Did you?
I got a post out about it. I mentioned it being the actual number 3, I think. Is what it was.
Yeah, it is actual number 3.
Yes, there you go. And I put some little ghost emojis.
So people know it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna have to share that. There are a couple people. My mom especially like has coworkers
and
stuff who like religiously watch it.
Really?
Every week. Yeah. My mom has one coworker whose husband is like obsessed. Was obsessed from like episode 1.
Yeah.
And to the point where she, the coworker, told my mom one day that her husband was like, "Babe, we need to watch monster movies every 2 weeks." Like they make like a little thing of it, and they watch monster movies.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
well, hey, if they're starved for content, you should show them in the direction of some of the old Super Scary videos.
Mm-hmm.
So you might enjoy those too. So,
yeah. I know we're on the show right now, but I'm gonna look up, your post and whatnot, so I can share it.
Okay.
Since we're a day late, so people can, which is fine.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I was, well.
So yeah, where were you? Because I don't even know where you were.
Well, I didn't know where I was going.
Oh.
No, really? Yes, really.
Oh, really?
Listeners, just yesterday, in fact, was the 10-year anniversary of my wife and I.
Woo!
Being
10
married.
years.
Sorry. Almost 10. 9 years.
9 years?
10 years next year. Because we were talking about how crazy it was that we were going to be like, fuck, 10 years next year. No.
10
9
years married? Really?
It'll be 10 years next year, yeah.
Wow.
That we've been married.
Like, I just feel like... when I started hanging out, it was like... I mean, I know we started hanging out like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Which would put you right at 5 years, which is what I'm like, man, I feel like it was only 5 years. But 10 years is like, that's crazy. Like, that's a lot.
That's like the first real big...
Yeah. 10 years married is like a big fucking deal.
Yeah. So...
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So we, for our... we're both pretty busy people, especially Jess, but she set up a nice little just 2-day getaway for us, and she asked me several weeks ago if I wanted to know where we were going, and I said no, because I always prefer the nice surprise.
Uh-huh.
People always say they like surprises. Well, you like a surprise that works out in your favor.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I enjoy that kind of surprise. I don't want to wake up to a severed horse head at the end of my bed. That's bad surprise. No good. So, yeah, we got the boy over at his grandparents' house on Tuesday night, and then we hit the road and ended up going out to Hocking Hills. If you've ever been out there.
I haven't, but I know of it.
It's very nice. Very, very nice. We stayed and rented out this luxurious log cabin up in the woods there. So it was like no one else around for fucking... Like, as soon as you get into the vicinity of this place, like, I lost reception on my cell phone probably... maybe 40 minutes before we got to where we were staying.
Which, by the way, just for you listeners, which is why we're a day late on monster movies.
Right, that's why.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah. And I like, once we got there, I found you're walking around with your phone because you're just used to being able to use it anytime you want to.
Right.
And it's like, well, I found a spot where I was able to send like a message or two, but then it was just like done. And then I could not connect. I couldn't connect to like get into our YouTube account to post anything or even to like message people on Facebook Messenger or send text messages even. So it was just like you're taken back in time at that point because it's like, yeah,
you can't connect with the outside world.
Right. There's like a landline telephone in the house. And they had...
But whose number do you have memorized anymore? Like, really?
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's. Like, you put someone's number in your phone, and then that's it. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. Like, I was with Lindsay for 3.5 years, and I can only tell you like 4 of the 7 numbers in her phone number.
Probably the only reason I know that I still know Jess's cell phone number is because I would routinely call her from our house phone when we started dating, because I was living at home.
Right, like that's
when
that's
people
one
still
thing.
had fucking home phones.
Yeah, like my
you know?
grandma still has a house phone, and it's been the same fucking number since I was born.
Yeah.
So like I know that. I know
Right.
that one. My parents don't have a house phone anymore, but I still remember their house phone number.
Mm-hmm.
I know my mom's number and my dad's number because I'm pretty sure they've had the same numbers since cell phones were invented.
Yeah.
But my sisters both have like changed a lot, and I don't know what they are. They're in my phone though, so
Yeah.
like it's fine.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the days of like memorizing numbers is over.
It's weird though, because I still remember my like very first home phone number, and I remember my grandparents' phone number from back then, but like I couldn't fucking tell you your phone number right now. I have no idea.
I don't know what yours is. I don't know what yours
It just
is.
comes up
Yeah.
that you're calling,
Right.
you know, or whatever. So it's like slide,
Right.
answer.
Yeah.
You don't pay any attention to
No,
what the numbers
don't
are
know what numbers
after
are
they tell
anymore.
you what it is to put in your phone.
My parents, when they had a house phone, my parents' phone number was 513-423-0576. That's what it was. They don't have a house phone anymore,
Yeah.
but that was my fucking phone number for like ever and ever.
Well.
I used to have my friends' house phones memorized because like there was a long period of time in high school when my friend Carrie and we would just like get off school and call each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on a house phone. Like we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
I would call her on my house phone and we would just like talk like almost every day for like hours.
Yeah.
Like a couple hours, you'd get home from school and I'd call Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
And like I used to have her number, but I don't know what the fuck it was now. But like that's at the time I did. I knew
Mm-hmm.
exactly what her number was and I would call her every day.
Yep. Don't have to use the noggin for that one anymore.
I feel like more and more things are just being invented to where you don't have to think.
Isn't that kind of scary?
A little bit. Like
No.
that's a little bit it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm super drunk by the way.
It's kind of what a little bit of what was going on in Ghost in the Shell
Mm-hmm.
is you're dealing with like human augmentation.
Yeah.
You know, did you ever play Deus Ex?
I was literally just going to bring that up, but no, I
Yeah.
haven't played it, but I know
Okay.
that that's the whole fucking deal.
Yeah.
is augmentation.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like, at what point do you stop even being human, and you're just like
You turn yourself into a robot.
basically, yeah. And I guess like a different take on that is kind of what happens in Wall-E, actually. If you've seen that movie.
I've seen it one time.
Well, all the people are basically just like slobs and
Yeah, they're fat.
wheelchairs.
Yeah, they're fat in wheelchairs.
They've got
And they
like
just float around.
sodas like hooked up to their chairs. There's
They are consumers.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
all they
like-
do.
All they do is consume. They
Yeah.
don't. Nothing ever gets exported. Like it's
Yeah.
just. One of the scenes from Wall-E that I remember distinctly is when Wally's on the ship. I think it's a ship with all the fat people, all of humanity, and all of humanity is fat in wheelchairs, and they're gliding along, and their screen goes, "The new color is blue," and like they all buy. Everybody buys blue clothes, and
Yeah.
all of their clothes change from like red to blue,
Yeah,
and that's all they're interested in is buying what's in right now, right here, right there,
yeah.
and you know I feel like that sometimes.
Well, we're not there completely.
We're not
yet,
there completely.
so-
But yeah, so that's so Ghost in the Shell is kind of like about the same thing, like becoming just completely.
Yeah, they don't really go into it as much as they do in like Deus Ex, where that's like
the thing.
Yeah. But you have a few exchanges where someone will, like, it's like, oh, is that a new augmentation? It was like, yeah, I did this or whatever, and the guy kind of, like, scoffs and shakes his head because he's like, well, I'll just stay human for what it's worth, you know, and, like,
Right.
you got this little divide where some people are, like,
Being.
all in.
Uh-huh.
They want to be as close to a machine as they can possibly be, and others are like, well, I kind of see something good about being human, even if I'm not, like, able to do all the things that you're able to do. At least I know who I am.
Right.
That kind of deal.
I know her partner has, like, robotic eyes, doesn't he?
Yes. But that's something that happens kind of as a result of
Something else.
an unfortunate incident,
Okay.
we'll say.
Will you let me borrow it? Can I borrow it? Can I borrow
Absolutely.
Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah.
I'd like to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I did start watching?
What's that? Walking
Walking
Dead?
Dead.
Fuck yeah! Woo! Yes! Great. So did you start all the way back at the beginning again, or did
I
you...
came in about 4 episodes in because Lindsay started watching it,
Okay.
and we hang out often enough that, like, we're kind of watching it together. Like, she's about 2 episodes ahead of me right now,
Okay.
but we're only in season 2, which I have seen before.
Okay.
I made it about 3/4 of the way through season 3 before
Okay.
I stopped watching it.
Okay.
So I am working on catching up with that.
Can I send you home with the first fucking
Compendium?
compendium?
Yeah, I'm not reading anything right now. I just bought the Snot Girl trade paperback.
Yeah.
The last time I was at Nostalgia. God, dude, it is so nice going to Nostalgia and only having 5 comics on my pull list.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's so nice. Every time I go in, I've only got like 6 issues on my list. It's amazing.
I
need to... Not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I added Captain Phasma, but it's only 4 issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a journey to The Last Jedi type deal. And it picks up like right when Starkiller Base explodes, what Captain Phasma does right afterwards. I think the story's kind of lame, but I love Captain Phasma, so it's fine. I put her thing on my list because it's only 4 issues, but I don't know when it's happening, but the new Moon Knight is coming out eventually. I need to add that. So it'll put me up to 6, but Saga's almost on a break again. So that's 3 months of like not getting a comic from them. And I'll just supplement it with Moon Knight. But yeah, it's so awesome. Last time I went, I had 1 issue on my list. And I just like bought that in Snot Girl. But anyways, I bought Snot Girl. So I'm not reading anything right now. I think if you want to send me home with a compendium, I guess I will take a stab at it.
I think you would really like it.
I feel like
Just
I would.
look past, just soak in the black and white.
I have
you know?
trouble with it. You know, yeah, I do. That's why that's why you're saying this.
Just try and, like, because I know obviously the show's in color, but yeah,
I love black and white movies though. Like that's the thing.
But you have to like. I feel like it's really. I don't think it would be the same after reading it if it were in color, because it really adds to the vibe of it, where it's like, this is not pretty. You know, there's nothing vibrant here. It's...
Before I forget, the next Marvel Legends series is going to feature a Spider-Man noir figure, which I think is pretty cool.
That's cool. I would get that. God damn it. I'm not like a hipster about this at all. I've never been one of those people who's like, oh, you read DC or Marvel? Fucking plebe, you know? Like, no, I don't. I've never been that way.
Right.
But they've done so much to turn me off.
Oh,
where
yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to sort through what I want to get back into. and I'm having trouble even convincing myself to even follow Amazing Spider-Man, which is the comic that I've really followed for the longest on a consistent basis. What they started doing with Peter Parker and basically having him like become Tony Stark, I was like, this is... It's like, I'll wait it out and see where you're going, because I like to give the writer the benefit of the doubt. And Dan Slott has always done a great job with Spider-Man, but it's just like, in general, Marvel has just fucked shit up so much from when they started getting into the cycle. We've talked about this before, of needing to do like a huge crossover event like every few months, it seems.
Yeah.
And DC did the same thing with their shit, and it's like, DC won me over with Blackest Night, and I got super into that, and then it was Brightest Day. And then, like, not long after that, it was like, hey guys, we're going to do this thing called New 52, where it's basically like we're starting fresh. And it's like, I just got into your company, and you're telling me that everything that I've been following for the past 2 years, you're just going to kind of like act as if I don't need to know that. It's
right.
like, well, what the fuck are you doing to people who've been following along for 50 years, you know?
The only thing I'll say to that is that, like, I totally agree with you, obviously, but DC is at least they handled New 52, and then Rebirth is like another kind of starting point.
Yeah.
But they've handled it better than Marvel has handled it. Marvel, like, fucking...
I'll say this, I don't know shit really about what either company has done, like, in detail, but from the outside looking in,
yeah,
I'll say that I'm much more inclined to go back to DC than I am to go back to Marvel.
Because Marvel's newest thing is Marvel Legacy, so
Yeah.
they're renumbering everything, and they're bringing back the legacy numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all of the new issues of, like, the new issue of Avengers is, like, issue 876 or something like that.
Yeah.
I know Venom has his own comic, and it's, like, issue 163.
Mm-hmm.
Because Venom Lethal Protector ran for, like, so many, and then they, you know, whatever. There was Venom Space Knight and whatever it was. So that's Marvel's new thing, is they're putting the legacy numbers on all of their issues. But they're still trying to bill it as a starting point for new readers.
I mean, that's okay, but it's like, is it too little too late?
I think so.
You've been
a
putting people through the ringer for fucking however...
Number one.
Probably almost 10 years now they've been doing this shit. Like, I don't know, it burns you out as a fan. Because you want continuity. You want to be rewarded for following along.
Yep.
You know? And, like, even if... It's not like every story back in the day used to be like a 20-issue arc. You'd have maybe like 2 or 3, or oftentimes a lot of one-shots, really, in today's terminology, where it's just like, here's a story for issue number 233.
Yeah.
And the next one's not really going to have anything to do with this. You're just going to read it because it's Spider-Man, and you like Spider-Man, and we're going to write a good Spider-Man story that happens in this one issue.
Right, but I think the issue nowadays is that every issue ties together.
Yeah.
Like, there's no longer, is it the days where you can just, like, buy the new Spider-Man issue and it's one story.
Yeah.
From cover to cover, you get one story about Peter. It doesn't even have to be him fighting a villain.
No.
It can just be Peter Parker is dealing with this one thing with Mary Jane for this one issue. Done.
Don't you
there
think
it
that
is.
that's kind of lazy? Do you think it requires less of a writer? If you're like, we're past the days where you have to tell a complete story in one issue. It's like, you've got 10 issues to get through this arc. And then if we get through 3 of them and people aren't like on board, then we'll just like we'll change the numbering again. We'll go back to 0. And it's like, I don't want that. You know, if I miss 20 issues, that's like, it's just I don't know that it's that intimidating, you know. I wouldn't feel bad about it if really things weren't set up the way they are now, where it's like I know the last 20 issues have tied in exclusively one after another. So if I jump back in now, then I probably am going to be lost because I haven't been reading for the past, 2 years. But if it was more like, if it was normal for it to be like an individual issue, 2 issues, like, back to back that had the same story, and then another individual, and so on, then you'd feel confident about just being like, I haven't read this comic for 10 years, but I can probably pick this up and just jump in, and it's going to make sense, because I know who Spider-Man is, and I know he fights bad guys. So let's see who he's fighting now,
Yeah, I mean, you consider, like, Moon Knight's first appearance in Werewolf by Night. He had, like, his first appearance issue in number 32, and then he's in issue 33, and that's, like, it.
Yeah.
That's it. There's not more to it, Same with, like, Wolverine's first appearance in Hulk 180 and 181.
Yeah.
Not 180 through 190.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not that's Wolverine's first appearance. It's Hulk 180 and 181.
Mm-hmm.
Done. Wolverine shows up, fights Hulk. I don't know what happens. I can't read them because they're like thousands of dollars. But that's the thing. Like, but now, and it's like a double-edged sword because I feel like when it's done right, it's amazing. Superior Spider-Man was like a 38-issue run.
Yeah.
And that could be like, you could almost consider that an arc within the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't. I wish it was still the Superior Spider-Man. Like, it was so fucking good. But that's the thing. Like, 38 issues that all tie together when Dr. Octopus was in control of Peter Parker's body.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's, like, so good. But then you even have, within those 38 issues, you even have, like, Goblin Nation, which is, like, 5 parts.
Mm-hmm.
Or you have, like, Venom, which is 2 or 3 parts, and it all just, like, it was all just continuous, everything tied together. There was never, like, Superior Spider-Man starts out, fights this bad guy, issue over, move on. I guess unless you count, like, the very, very beginning where he fought, like, the dude he killed. Whoever that dude he killed was.
It's been so long since I read.
It was issue, like,
initial run.
I know. It was, like, issue 4. The cover of it was a, like, bullet hole.
Yeah.
From the outside of a head, like, looking in, and Spider-Man had a gun.
Yeah.
And it's, like, some low-life criminal who had a name, but Superior Spider-Man tracks him down and kills him.
Yeah.
And that was, like, a big fucking deal. But, like, other than that, like, that was, like, a 1 or 2 issue thing.
But what if all of that would have been contained within Amazing Spider-Man? Where, like, the cover said, like, the amazing crossed out
Superior
Spider-Man.
See, I think
and
that would have been so
like
dope. You're
same...
right. Yeah, no, you're right. If Superior Spider-Man hadn't ended at 700...
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, Amazing Spider-Man hadn't ended at 700, and Superior Spider-Man number 1 would have been Amazing Spider-Man issue 701.
Amazing crossed out Superior. And no one knew how long... Because what? Okay, you're going for like 30 issues or something like that initially. And they brought it back for...
2 issues for Edge of Spider-Verse.
But you could have, like, not given any indication as to when that was going to stop. So people go to get the new issue of Amazing and it still says Superior. It's like, how fucking long is Peter Parker ever coming back? And it's like, you keep buying and it's like, I feel like if you're in like 730 and it still says Superior, you'd be like, is this going to go on forever? Like, is it just going to be Superior from now on?
Like 15 issues in, you stop printing Amazing and you only print Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah. And it's just still got that number. And you're like, maybe we should just give up hope.
God damn it. Like you're right. Like, you're so right. That's what it should have. That's what it should have been.
Then it draws the reader into the story as well as having the story itself, because you're invested too, and you're like, oh shit, they just took away the whole amazing part of it, and it just says the Superior Spider-Man 725, and there's not even any like sign that this is ever going to go back to Peter again. Like, maybe there's giving him the fucking book now. Like,
it'd be so good.
But
I did love Superior Spider-Man, though.
I did too.
It was so fucking good.
Yeah, that was the last really good Spider-Man arc, in my opinion. And I'm not caught up right now, but again, reading like the Tony Stark version of Peter Parker is just...
No, I kept Amazing after when it went back to Amazing. I kept it for a while, but the whole Spider-Man Worldwide thing, like, it just didn't. It was lame.
Peter Parker works best when he's fighting from the
New
underdog
York.
position.
Yeah.
He's the king of the street level, in my opinion. You know?
There are street level heroes.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
But that's his pedigree.
Yeah.
And when you get away from that, it's like he loses something. I don't want him to be Tony Stark. And it's not just that I don't want him to be...
He doesn't need to be an A-list Avenger.
No. He can be like, pop in for a little while and help out. But then when you move him into that position permanently, then I feel like you take away from what that character's representing and why people connected with him to begin with. You know, and it's not like we can't play with that or change it at all, but if you try and bring him up to that level permanently, which is what it seems like they've tried to do, it's just like, this is not working, you know? I'm just not... I'm not into the idea that he's got, like, dudes doubling as Spider-Man in different parts of the world, you know?
Ben something or other, or he's got like some black guy like doubling as Spider-Man, so he can do stuff. Because I read the first couple issues of Amazing when he became like Spider-Man Worldwide.
Yeah,
and he has like this body double, and he's at a wedding or some shit like that, and they get attacked by this organization Anubis.
Yeah.
Or it's something like that. I think it's Anubis. And this other Spider-Man, it's not Ben Reilly, that's his clone.
Yeah.
It's
I think he's great. But...
something else. But it's this black guy, and he jumps in, and they have like communications with each other, and he's like fighting, and he says something, and Peter is like, I wouldn't have said that there. Like, you really need to make sure you're quipping at the right times.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to teach this guy to say the right things, make the right moves, all that kind of stuff at the right times, because he doesn't want to be Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah.
Or he has other things to do. Like, he can't juggle his life and Spider-Man anymore. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Superior was the last great run of Spider-Man, I think. So good.
Yep.
I want to reread it. That's one of the series that I'm like, I'm so glad I have every issue.
Mm-hmm.
I know you probably do too.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's a fucking dope series.
It is. And things were really good leading into that, because there was like, I enjoyed the run that they called Big Time. I don't know if you heard of that.
I think I have. There was a couple years ago, Walmart put out like 4 trade paperbacks, and they were coinciding with some Marvel release, but they were like $5 trade paperbacks or some shit.
Yeah.
They were Walmart exclusives or whatever, and I got all 4 of them, and one of them is Spider-Man Big Time.
Yeah.
I think
that was a cool arc. It was just like it kind of harkened back to the old days where it was just like Spider-Man's this awesome superhero, and he's fighting these really bombastic battles, you know, and it's just like really over the top. He's got like, he's working at I can't remember the name of the company, but Peter Parker had access to this secret laboratory where he was making his own new suits, prototype, you know, stuff that he was testing out. So he had all these different suits he was trying, and you know, and it was really over the top and like very, very, very typical superhero-y type of stuff, which is what kind of brought Marvel to the dance, if you will. So
right.
it was fun to see a throwback to that. And then before that stuff, you know, I'd say like the Gauntlet was awesome, and Grim Hunt, you know.
Yeah, Grim Hunt was cool.
And then just see where things went after that. It's like,
I feel like Marvel is trying to recreate these like landmark arcs that kind of put them on the map. Like,
sorry, chef. We lost power for a minute.
Yeah, we lost power.
We ran out of batteries. We're good.
Where's my beer? I was saying, I feel like Marvel is all like, I don't know if they are trying necessarily, but they're trying to recreate the age of the golden arc.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean, like, when you think about Spider-Man, you think Kraven's Last Hunt, Grim Hunt, Spider-Man Blue,
big events like Gwen Stacy's death.
Gwen Stacy's death, like, that kind of stuff. Like, that's what you think about Spider-Man. I feel like, as with a lot of things that I'm kind of, you know, that I kind of think about, there's like this cutoff point where, like, I don't know if it's because it's in our history and we haven't gotten to a point to remember this kind of stuff yet, but there's like this cutoff point where there are these really, really iconic moments and then they just sort of stop happening. I think maybe in 30 years, Superior Spider-Man could be an iconic moment. But only if people, like, really latch on to it.
Yeah.
I did, you did, like, but are there more people like us to latch on to it the same way that, like, people latched on to Kraven's Last Hunt, or Gwen Stacy's death, or Blue? I know, like, Blue was Jeff Loeb and Tim Sales.
Yeah.
And they were huge with, like, Batman, with,
they did one for Captain America.
They also did Daredevil.
And they did
Hulk. Hulk
Gray.
Captain America White, and Daredevil Yellow.
Yeah.
They did all of these runs. But they were known for Batman something.
Which one was it? Was it Hush?
No, it wasn't Hush.
No.
It was the other one, the Halloween one, the holiday one.
The Long Halloween.
Long Halloween.
Yeah.
Jeff Loeb and Tim Sales. That was Spider-Man Blue, was Loeb and Sales.
Yeah.
You know, like you mentioned, the Gauntlet. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like...
What if you would have allowed Superior...
Yeah.
in its form, like we were talking about, where it kind of, like a parasite, takes over the numbering of Amazing Spider-Man,
Uh-huh.
and they don't address it. And it's
No.
like at Comic-Con and shit, people ask, like, Dan Slott, like, why did you guys not give Superior its own numbering? Why did you just let it take over Amazing Spider-Man? And it's like, well, it's part of the Amazing Spider-Man story, but that's what it is now. It's
still
become
the same
Superior.
character.
It's become Superior Spider-Man.
He is Dr. Octopus as Peter Parker.
Yeah, and you really don't give any more than that. And imagine if they were still doing that now, and you didn't bring Peter Parker back for like 15 years or some shit. Imagine the event that would have been. If it would have been more than like a fucking year and a half.
You know?
It was like, they kept DC, killed Barry Allen as the Flash, and kept him dead from like whenever...
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, in the mid-'80s until like the mid-2000s. Almost 20 years. That's fucking eternity in comic book time. So it's like, imagine if you would have kept Peter Parker dead for even 10 years and then bring him back. What that would have done.
So good.
But...
It would have been so good! God.
And the stories you could have continued to tell with Doc Ock
I
Peter
fucking
Parker.
loved Superior Spider-Man.
And imagine how much more invested people would have been, too. Like, imagine people who started reading Spider-Man when Doc Ock was Spider-Man. And then when they brought Parker back, it would have been this dilemma where it's like, fuck, I know it's...
Who do you prefer?
Like, I know it's wrong that he is Spider-Man in the first place, but I don't want to see him go because I've also seen him do all this good stuff in the last 10 years, or 15. But Peter wants his life back. And a lot of fans do too, and it would have been a huge thing.
Who do you prefer, Doc Ock or Peter Parker as Spider-Man?
Like, maybe...
Like, I can tell you within 38 issues, I prefer fucking Doc Ock.
Well, I'm saying maybe you could have made it interesting enough to make it where at the end of that, you made Doc Ock's time as Spider-Man so intriguing that you get to the end of it, and even people who are longtime Spider-Man fans, even they have a tough time telling you maybe Peter Parker wasn't the best Spider-Man, but we're getting him back now, whether we like it or not. And it would be kind of like the same feeling as when Doc Ock took over in the beginning, and then Peter would have to prove himself again in a different way and win people back over and be like, okay, well, here's why I should be Spider-Man. It's just like... like,
God, it'd be so good!
And it feels like I'm just a dude. Like, why are we sitting here having this conversation? And it seems so obvious that the people in charge can't get that, you know?
That's all they care about, man, is
Yeah,
money. All they fucking care about is money. They don't care what stories are told. They don't care what characters are used. As long as they're making a shitload of money, like, that's what they fucking care about. And it's a detriment to the industry as a whole.
Well, we've talked about this with George Lucas and Star Wars, you know? It's like, at what point does something become so big that it's, when you're considering what to do, it's beyond just what you feel like you want to do personally, but it's also, you're taking into account, like, the people who are relying on these stories for, like, something, like a substance in their life almost, where they take inspiration from it, you know? Just because you made it, does that mean you can always go back and just do whatever you want with the canon? Because it's yours. Yeah. It's like, well, here's what I really wanted it to look like. And I'm thinking, well, did you really want the fucking dancers and the cantina to look like they did when you remastered it?
Right.
Because now that it looks laughable by today's standards of CGI, you know, when you're talking about that stuff. It's like, why are people over the moon about J.J. Abrams taking over for episode 7 and bringing back all these practical effects.
Because he brought back practical effects. Like, that's why they're over the moon.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, hey, fuck all this CGI shit.
Yeah.
We want practical effects. Like, there was really no reason for Jar Jar to be CGI.
Really, no. Like, couldn't you have found...
Like, there was a guy who mocapped him, but, like, why? Why did you mocap Jar Jar?
Could you not have created a character?
Yeah.
A puppet or something? Or even, like, a suit?
A suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the xenomorphin alien is a suit, you can fucking create Jar Jar Binks to be a suit.
Yeah.
And, like, I am not really a Jar Jar hater. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was 12 years old when episode 1 came out. So, like, it just has a soft spot for me. It came out at the exact right time in my life.
Yeah.
Where I was both very appreciative of, like, the seriousness of Darth Maul and also very appreciative of the comedy of Jar Jar Binks. Like, I thought it was great, you know. So I'm not a Jar Jar hater.
Yeah.
But appreciating things the way I do now, it's just like, just fucking make a suit, man. You know? There was a time when movie producers and directors got caught up with, like, new technology. And I think that's something you can say about, like, a lot of things.
Yeah.
But still, like, they got caught up with new technology and they were just like, oh, well, we can do this shit now? But it's like, but practical effects have always been so much better.
Have you heard about the petition in, like, future releases, whatever they decide to do, in, like, 4K or Ultra HD or whatever, to go back in and give Leia, like, an alternate costume as opposed to her slave Leia outfit, because people think it's offensive that she's wearing, like...
You know what that makes me want to do?
What?
There's the DVDs. Okay, there's a set of DVDs that include both the, like, original theatrical version and also, like, Lucas's remastered versions. I used to have them all, and I let somebody borrow them, and then I haven't heard...
The DVDs?
Yes. They're DVDs.
The DVDs that include the original versions? Yeah. Those are rare.
I fucking had them.
What'd you do?
I let somebody
Why'd you
borrow
do it?
them. I let somebody borrow them.
Who?
I know who.
Can you get them back?
Well, I'm about to get on Amazon and see how much they are, and if they're as expensive as I'm assuming they're going to be, then yeah.
I'll tell you this: when I was working at Buybacks, they were selling for about $100 for the set of the original trilogy on DVD, because they still have not released the theatrical cut
son of a fucking
on Blu-ray.
bitch. God damn it.
What are you looking at?
Okay, so I had all of those DVDs. That one.
Yep.
And then also Phantom Menace through, I had all of them. I had all 6 of them.
Yeah.
Are they really that expensive?
Was that just for, like, each one?
Yeah, that was for each one.
Shit, dude, because I was talking about the set. There was a DVD set that came with, like, the original trilogy.
No, that's Empire Strikes Back. The DVD, 2 discs, $80.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn it.
Yeah. Like, that was just, like, fucking 2013 or 14 when I was working at Buybacks, and the entire set was selling for, like, about $100. Like, I think it might have had Luke and Vader on like the cover of the box, and they all had, like, the slim cases. But it was the only time that they had released the original cut with the new cut on the same disc or whatever. You had them? Can you get them back?
Yeah, I'm about to try.
You really should then.
I'm drunk enough to, like, I'm about to mess it. Like, I haven't talked to this girl in forever. Like, I let her borrow them because, she had a kid and she wanted to watch them with her kid.
Yeah.
And I used to work with her. Like, she's really awesome and everything.
Well, hopefully this one's sitting on her shelf for,
Oh my god.
years. And you can just swing by and you're going to have those back and it'd be like, oh my god. You just saved yourself almost $300.
I can't buy them again. I can't spend $80 on one DVD.
It's crazy.
I'm about to do this right on the podcast.
Yeah, send her a text here.
I'm messaging her on Facebook.
On Facebook. We'll see what she says. Are you familiar with Boglins? Have we talked about these?
I know of them.
You know of them?
I don't have any or anything. I know Cavity Colors did like a Boglins collection.
God, I used to love these things when I was a kid. And, like, I just ordered this one. The guy who created these sells them, like, on his website now. He makes them by hand.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have, like, a major distro deal anymore. He will put up, like, his limited designs. He'll make however many, and then he's done.
Okay.
So I ordered this one recently. It's kind of like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
It was one of the many ones.
Dope.
Here's the shit.
Here's
Okay.
the shit.
Here's the shit. I was on here, and I started looking around, and I looked at this one. This is like a full-size Boglin by Mark Draven. Mark Draven is the guy who owns and runs Ink Fusion, which is like the tattoo group that Jess is a part of.
Yeah, I know of Ink Fusion because of that.
Okay, so I saw this, and it's like Boglin by Mark Draven, and I saw there's like the Boglin, and it comes in like a toilet, and in the back of the toilet there are like some mini cards stacked up, and I noticed that it was like Mark's cards. So it's like, it is that Mark Draven who Jess knows. And so I, after I saw this, I messaged Jess and I was like, holy shit, did Mark make like a custom Boglin? And she was like, yeah, they sent us a thing last year where they wanted Ink Fusion people to like come up with custom designs. And I was like, could you have done a custom Boglin? And she was like, yeah, I just didn't know what it was, and I didn't think that... And I was like, no! I was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, you could have created a custom Boglin, and you didn't know what they were, so it was like, no, I don't... She's like, yeah, basically. It's like, I didn't think it was anything, like, special. I was like, these were, like, some of the fucking coolest toys when I was a little kid, and you could have had your own, and, like... Because Mark wasn't the only one who did one. Like, another, like a girl she tattoos with named Jersey created the Darth Maul one. It was like, you could have had your own Boglin. That, well, this one's selling for $200, you know? And it was just like, well, I didn't think it was anything like that crazy. God damn it. Yeah, so that was disappointing.
I would spend $200 on that Darth Maul Boglin.
It's fucking cool.
It's so dope.
I know. Still available. One of a kind, too.
Oh my god.
Because they made them for Horror Hound.
Yeah.
There were others, because she said other people in that Ink Fusion group made them, and then they sold them at Horror Hound, and I guess the ones that haven't sold yet, this dude put up on the website. So...
If I had 200 spare dollars. Like, right now I do, but I'm trying so hard. We talked about this. I'm trying so hard not to... No frivolous spending. None. I'm so desperate to, like, not do it.
Yeah.
There's, like... And the worst shit is that I just get like emails of deals
Yeah.
all the time. Here's your coupon for 20% off. Here's your, here's $150 worth of stuff for $60. Like, here's this, here's that. I just get emails all the time about stuff like that. And I'm just like, and I can't. I want that really bad. I want that.
Well, I would say
Darth Maul is my favorite, like,
I was
Sith.
gonna say behind fucking
Thrawn.
Behind Thrawn is Darth Maul like your favorite?
Yeah, Darth Maul's like number 2 for me. Like, it's like Thrawn, Darth Maul.
And to know this will never be
Nobody will ever have that
This is
again.
a custom piece of Star Wars memorabilia that literally no one in the world besides whoever buys this will ever have.
Fuck you, dude. Like, dude, fuck you. Stop. You're ridiculous. God damn it.
I'm just saying.
I know, but I just got done telling you. Yeah, but this is like one of a kind. Nobody's ever gonna have this ever again.
It's just the truth.
How long's it been on this website?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I just stumbled upon this like last week. So, I know, man. And these things are so cool. Would you take it out if you got it? Because they
Probably
come in
not.
like the
original cages.
Yeah, the little cage. Like that. I feel like you'd have to take it out and
Dude, no, man. Dude, fuck you.
I wanted to get
If
this,
I
but it was sold out.
If I can go 2 weeks without any frivolous spending, and I get paid again, I will buy that $200 Darth Maul Boglin from Jersey.
So long as no one else.
So long as no one else buys it.
Well, I can't tell you how long it's been there exactly, so we'll have to wait and see. But I thought it was sweet anyway that he's
I
still.
will treat yourself to that Boglin.
This is another one. That was made by someone in Jess's group.
Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice one. Comes with a handbook for the recently deceased. That's cool.
I just can't right now.
That's
need
okay.
it. I want it. I want it. I just can't right now. Send me a link to that website, though.
Okay. Tell a cool story while I use the restroom.
A cool story? Like, I don't have any cool stories, bro.
Here, describe this.
So, you guys remember when the NES Classic came out? And it was like tiny, it was palm sized, and everybody was like shitting bricks over it. Well, god damn. They also released a Super Nintendo Classic Edition that is like palm sized and it weighs nothing, and it's loaded with like 30 games, I think. 30 or some shit like that. Well, your boy Nicholas Villars got one. Like, people are flipping this shit on eBay hella crazy. But I'm holding in my hand the box for, and over there on the table is the product. But we got the box for the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, which includes the never before released Star Fox 2.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like why I wanted this. Because I fucking
kind of what got
love
me
Star
out there.
Fox. Yeah, I love Star Fox. I said Star Fox, but I didn't
Star
mean to.
Fox.
I'm
Someone had the gall to review Star Fox 2 and cite the graphics as a reason for not giving it a higher score.
Like after this came out?
Yeah, like just recently. Yeah. saying that like, oh well, I could tell why they held off on releasing this or releasing a Star Fox game until the 64 came out because the visuals just don't hold up. And it's like,
shut the fuck up.
Well, no fucking shit. It's made for...
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Okay, so this includes, and I don't know if it's limited to or not, but the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition with 2 controllers includes Contra 3, The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, fucking classic, Earthbound, fucking classic, Final Fantasy 3, I assume classic, F-Zero, fucking classic, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, classic, Mega Man X, classic, Secret of Mana. Can I say classic after every single one of them? Star Fox, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghosts and Ghouls, Jesus, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, which is like an expensive game.
Yep.
Legend of the Seven Stars, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, blah, 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 blah. Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, one of the classics, Yoshi's Island, fucking classic. Like, how many? You know, I said it to you earlier today. They came out with the Super Nintendo Classic and an NES Classic. Yeah. And everybody was like shitting bricks over the NES Classic. But like, if you were gonna get one or the other, like this is the fucking one to get.
As far as games you're actually gonna sit down and play for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is SNES, it, man.
Yeah. And the
God.
And it's like the controller, you know, it pretty much feels, I mean, it's like the same thing, but you can feel, maybe it was like the texture of it or something. It feels a little bit different, but it feels really good. Like really high quality. They didn't like cheap out on it, you know?
They definitely did not. I'm really glad I caught that just now.
I thought you meant to do that. That was good. That was good.
Well, you have an original controller right here.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. You can see the difference. What is the difference, Bender? Tell the listeners. Give your personal review. Because Bender right now is he's tinkering around with the SNES Classic reissue, and now he's got the original Super Nintendo controller. Kind of going back and forth, feeling out the differences here, trying to see what it is and which one he might prefer. Did they get it better? Did they get it right the second time, we'll say?
I will say the SNES Classic controller, the D-pad feels more responsive.
Okay.
When you're clicking the D-pad on the original controller, it just feels like you're same with the L and R buttons. Okay. Same with the L and R. All of the ABXY.
Mm-hmm. About the same. About the same.
Okay, so the NES Classic controller.
SNES.
The SNES Classic controller.
And by when you say classic, you mean the reissue.
I mean the reissue.
Yeah.
I do. But see if you can find a good way to describe this, okay? Nick is now holding the original SNES controller.
Because I have this just to my left, still hooked up to my big-ass, old-fashioned
And Super Mario
TV.
All-Stars is in the game, in the system.
So let's
Okay, so you feel that?
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, feel this. When you push the buttons, there's more punch
what do they call that? Haptic feedback, I think.
The
There's a bit
pressure
more-
sensitivity.
A little snap to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit more snap. And I wonder, is that just the years that have taken their toll?
Every SNES I've ever played has felt the way the original controller does.
So you don't think it's just that it got loose over time? It's like,
Not-
maybe this is about how it felt when it was released.
Yeah, maybe not necessarily. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it's probably
There's a
along
bit
those
more-
lines.
There's a bit more snap to the new one.
Right.
The Super Nintendo Classic controller definitely feels a little more responsive. And I like the feel.
Yeah, the texture is different. There is a different
Yeah.
texture on the surface of the controller.
Yeah.
It's not as smooth. Which,
Right.
like, normally you would be like, hey, I'm totally into the smooth version.
Yeah.
But that's not it.
Hold up,
Hold up.
because maybe
Wait
you
a
wouldn't.
minute. Put a little love in it.
Well, another thing is, here's something that's different. I don't know if you noticed this. On the new version, the Super Nintendo is printed. It says Super
Yeah.
Nintendo on the top, up above the select
Yeah.
and start button, and that's printed on. On the old version, it just says Nintendo, and it's actually
Like
embossed down into the plastic of the controller. Same for the start and select buttons. That's actually raised on the old-fashioned Super Nintendo controller.
Yeah.
That's a
isn't it?
raised, and this is on the new one. It's just printed on there again. But the overall feeling of the new controller is one of maybe like it's got a bit more grip. It's a better grip, I'll say.
It's very impressive how similar these two controllers are, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yes, the new Classic Edition has more... It feels more responsive. It feels more like there's more grip to it.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a lot more bounce in your buttons. The start and select button, even visually, look different.
Yeah, they're more defined
Pronounced,
on
yeah.
the new version. Yeah.
They're more pronounced in the new version of it. I would say that I prefer maybe the new version. However, the attention to detail, as far as like the look,
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
the same controller.
yeah,
It's
it's
very
pretty much
impressive.
the same. It's like if you had gone a while without seeing the old Super Nintendo controller and then someone showed you that,
You'd be like, oh, that's what the Super Nintendo controller looked like.
yeah.
100%.
You know, one thing that's different, here's another thing I read about in the little book I was telling you of earlier.
Yeah.
The Super Famicom.
Uh-huh.
Anyone listening, if you had a Super Nintendo growing up, you might remember how the X and Y buttons had the concave feeling, kind of
Yes.
like a Smartie.
Yes.
You know, how it dips down. And then the A and B were like your old-fashioned Nintendo buttons.
Yes.
That design was exclusive to the Super Nintendo in the US, well, in the West.
Really?
The Super Famicom had the same type of buttons for A, B, X, and Y. The rounded, you know, concave, I guess you call them, right? Concave. It goes
Yes.
over in a hump. Or is that convex?
Convex. Concave would be if it were to dip inward.
Okay, so these had the concave.
X and Y had concave.
Yeah,
A and B were convex.
yeah. With more of a mountainous approach.
Yes.
Yeah. But they didn't get that in Japan. That's one thing we got here.
Interesting.
Because usually Japan gets the cooler stuff. We got the cooler buttons over here. And they did that to help you differentiate between the different sets of them because it was revolutionary. You never had more than 2 buttons before, on the face of the controller.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we'll differentiate them and people will pick up on it better if they have a different feel. So that, yeah, there you go. There you go.
How long did you wait in line for this?
Well, I don't know. It depends. Because I drove up to Walmart here in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Around 1:30 or so. Because I totally forgot that it was coming out. And then I was on Facebook and I saw this girl who's in a Coheed and Cambria group that I'm a part of on Facebook. She was like, just pick this up. And she posted her picture. I was like, fuck! I forgot that was coming out tonight. So, immediately I drove down the road to our local Walmart and I flagged someone down and I was like, hey, did you guys get the Super Nintendo Classic in? And we got 30 of them and they were gone immediately. And I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
So I called the Walmart in Middletown, which is where I got my the PS4, the PSVR on opening night, and no one was there for it. It's like, okay, well, not many people really think of Meyer. It's like maybe they have some that people just haven't picked up yet. And I tried calling them, they didn't answer, and I was like, all right, well, it's 15 minutes, I'll drive over there and see. And I went over there, and they said the same thing. There was oh, we had 40 of them, and we had a line, and they were gone, right out the gate.
Meyer or Walmart?
Meyer.
Okay, because you switched.
Sorry. Well, I went from Walmart, and then I called Meyer.
Right.
Because that's where I got my PS4
right. Well,
VR
you
from the same place.
You originally said Middletown Walmart.
Okay, Middletown
Meyer.
Meyer.
Yes. Gotcha.
Then
same page.
Then I called the Middletown Walmart.
Got it.
And they actually answered their phone.
Damn them.
And they said we had about 40 and they sold immediately at midnight. And so I was like, well, I might not be getting one of these. It's and that sucks. It was well, I tried going to Target in Lebanon for the NES Classic when it released.
That didn't work.
Problem there was that I showed up right at 8 o'clock last year, which is when they open. And I was, again, I've told people this, it was I was thinking when they announced this that it would be one of those things that you would just see on end caps at random stores when you're checking out.
Right.
During the holidays.
Right.
Pick up the NES Classic, and there'd just be a big pile of them. So I was I didn't think it would be that hard to get it. I wanted it because I thought it was kind of cool. And so I drove over to Target last year that opening morning, and I was well, if I get there at 8 when they open, I'm sure I'll get one. And there were 3 people ahead of me, literally outside the door, and walked up there, and they went in front, and the guy stopped me, and he was were you here for the Nintendo? And I was yeah. He was we got 3 of them. And those people got them. And I was are you serious? And it was yeah, they sent us 3. It's that's fucking absurd, man. How could they not know that more people would want that? I just, whatever, but this is that's not gonna happen this time. So I ended up going over to Target at 5 in the morning last Thursday, I guess, going into Friday. And I got there and there were 2 people ahead of me. And one lady that was there the year before. And it was the same lady who was 1 person ahead of me last year, But the dude came out and probably around like 7:30. I'm guessing there were like 30 people deep lined up for it, you know, and I was like number 3. And the guy came out and he was like passing out tickets to people to know your place in line. And he still had not cut anyone off. It's like, okay, well, at least this year they learned something. And it's like, let's not send out 3. I heard places were getting between 30 and 80 units at different retailers. It's like, okay, well, I guess that's better than shipping people 3 bundles, you know, and then having people fight it out online. So,
well, that's good.
yeah. So I got mine. Well,
dope.
Well, I guess we're probably done, right? If I get near the end.
Snapchat. Yeah. I guess we're about done.
All right. You want to try out the classic before you head out?
Yep.
You might need to.
Probably.
Okay. We're gonna do that. Bender's gonna
highway to the danger zone. Yep. We're gonna try out the classic, and then I'm gonna go. Then we go. We'll see.
Dave's gonna fuck off.
I'm gonna fuck off, but not before I try out the NES Classic.
Yep. We'll talk to you in the outro.
Yep. See you in the outro.
Yep. Hey, Chef.
I don't know if my Enjoy Chefs caught on at the beginning of this episode.
Say it again.
Enjoy Chefs. So, that was the Super Divorce Supercast. Thank you for listening. If you would like to follow us on social medias, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us. Definitely start with superdivorceme.com. That is our mother base. We have everything on there. From there you can link to our Facebook page at Super Divorce, Instagram at Super Divorce Band, Twitter at Super Divorce. We're like all across everything, whatever. You know, we just do the damn thing all the time.
Yep.
Make sure you check out our YouTube channel and subscribe to it. We offer you Super Divorce Gets Beer. We offer you Super Divorce Goes Shopping. We offer you music videos.
Monster movies. And then you can also check out old episodes of the Supercast. You can check out old episodes of Super Scary, which will be returning at the end of October. Yep.
And you can also check out old episodes of Super Fanatics, where we talk about comic books all the time. Like, goddamn, we have so much fucking content for you.
Yeah. How many other bands are doing this fucking shit?
Exactly.
People get so excited when like a band comes out and it's like, well, we haven't heard from you in 3 years and you just drop this teaser on us.
No.
And we're like,
fuck that, man.
Fuck those people.
Fuck all of that. We are going to put out so many videos for you bitches all the time.
Yeah.
So just make sure you check out our YouTube channel, subscribe to us. If we get 100 subscribers, we're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah.
Like one at a time, we're fucking getting there. And then we get our own custom URL.
Yep.
So subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That would be a big moment.
That will be a big moment. If you want to follow Nicholas on any social media, type in at Nicholas Villars and see if he's there. Or you can find him on Steam and Twitch at Venom_Villars.
Yep.
That's how you get to the gaming side of Nick.
Yep.
If you want to find me on social media, I really only use Instagram and Facebook. So if you search at BenderButt on Instagram, you will find me. You should follow me. I post movies that I buy. That's pretty much all I post.
He does a good job.
I do a good job.
You need to give... I feel like I need to take lessons from you because your Instagram posts always look just like top notch.
Thank you.
You have really good form.
Thank you.
Really good Instagram form.
I try really hard.
Yeah.
I do, honestly.
There's only one other person that I enjoy looking at their pictures probably as much as I enjoy yours, and that's Andrew Daniel.
I don't
You
know
know who he is?
Nope.
He follows us on Instagram.
Dope.
He does a lot of stuff gaming related
Okay.
with like older games.
Yes.
He'll post a lot of silly type of... If you're listening right now, if you're an Instagrammer, let me make sure that I give you the correct @ to go to, because I don't want to do an injustice here. Hold on, let me just pull this up. Andrew Daniel. Andrew, as you would spell it, Daniel, Daniele. So the E would, at the end, would be like the
weird thing.
The weird thing, yeah. But he does a lot of kind of silly retro gaming type of things. So like, you get something like that. Vendors checking out the one of the newer posts from Andrew, where he was playing some Mortal Kombat 2. It's a lot of retro gaming type of stuff.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
It's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Andrew Daniel on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I do cool stuff sometimes at BenderButt. Like I said, at Nicholas Villars on whatever, at Venom Villars on Steam and Twitch.
And Twitch.
And
If you add me on Steam, we might be able to play some Dead by Daylight
or some Lawbreakers.
Or some Lawbreakers. Or if you're old school, I still have Counter-Strike Source installed on my PC. So,
thank you for listening, and we will see you next week, chefs.
See you, chefs.
Super divorce. Super divorce.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Not even, stupid bitch.
Who's a stupid bitch?
Donkey Kong.
DK?
Man. Yeah, man. Not even! Oh my god! Dude, I need some food.
You want some chips?
Sure.
I thought this would be good,
Yeah, bitch! Oh! What? What? Oh!
You gotta get him.
I know. Fucked him up!
Fuck team up.
Okay, alright, I got it.
Oh.
Oh, nailed him.
I thought this would be a good bonus segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Me playing Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Okay.
You're doing a good job.
Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, it just brightened up. It shit brightened up. Alright.
It brightened up.
I don't know where the G was. I don't know where the G was. I didn't get called.
You lost the G?
Yeah, I don't know where it was.
So... Do you prefer Donkey Kong Country to, like, Super Mario Brothers? Or Super Mario World? What do you think?
I can't really say. Like, as far as, like...
You can't say.
As far as, like, classic NES games go...
Super NES.
Super NES games go. I feel like I do prefer Donkey Kong Country. But if you're talking, like, 64... Like, fucking Mario 64. I mean, come on.
But not Super Mario World?
I don't know if I've ever played it.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Shit. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? He doesn't know if he's played Super Mario World.
Yeah, like I can't really say
Oh, damn. Okay.
whether or not if I have.
All right, give me 1 second. Talk to the camera.
I'm talking to the camera. I just got DK here, just playing Donkey Kong World, Donkey Kong Country, whatever it is. Bonus level, bashing through the bananas, because I'm boss. Boom. Taking out blue alligators left and right, bro.
Just, stuff.
Okay, alright, here we go.
Hold on.
Hold on.
What? What'd you get?
I'm trying to get Kong, but I'm also trying to get above the bees.
The bee's knees.
Yeah, bitch!
I just brought Bender some Doritos. As I mentioned, might happen.
Yeah.
Hello?
Some Doritos are dope.
Oh. Well. Talk to the camera.
Talking to the camera.
Bender's talking to the camera.
Still killing it with Donkey Kong Country right now, bro. Like, here we go, man. I got the golden swordfish thing. I got snake. Damn it. Snake. Here we go, bro. Like, totally coming for you. Got Kong. Give me an extra life and exit, bro. Doritos, that's what I'm talking about. Fucking swimming level that everybody hates. Like, I don't even know if these fish are dangerous or not, you know? Like, it's bullshit. Like, I just wish I knew. I wish I knew. I'm gonna go up. Oh, it's telling me to go down, but I'm gonna go up, bro. Because, for real, right here, all these bananas, though. Telling me to go down. It keeps telling me to go down, but I'm just like, nah, bro. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up because there's the O. There's the O for Kong. Oh my god, Donkey Kong just died. Oh shit. Oh shit, now I'm just on Diddy Kong. That's some shit right there. Alright, here we go. We gotta time it. Bro. Got the swordfish, bro. Oh, man, I just knocked out that fish, bro. Dude, I'm like so drunk. I don't even know what's happening right now. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright, okay, so that's now I know. You know, now I know, bro. Like, now I know you can't touch the octopus. So I go up, right? Oh god. Oh, son of a bitch! Oh god, oh god, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh god, here we go, here we go. Bruh! Bruh! Ugh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Donkey Kong in the water. Hardest level ever. Shouldn't even be. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Damn it. I fucking died, bro. Bro, if y'all know what I'm talking about, on Coral Capers, on the fucking Donkey Kong Country for Super NES, bro. Like, oh my god, you know? Like, I don't even know. I just got some sort of ostrich shit. I got some kind of ostrich shit. I don't know if...
Oh shit. Ostrich
Yeah.
shit.
Ostrich shit.
Damn, son. You have any of these Doritos?
Yeah, I had some of those Doritos.
If you want even more, we got another bag.
Oh my god.
They're taco flavored.
Oh my god. I love taco flavored Doritos.
They're the only ones that look old school too.
They do.
I don't know why they're. I feel like that shit's so in. If they just made everything look like that,
They'd be like fucking fucked, you know? They'd
I
be
know,
just-
man. Like Pepsi, Coke.
Speaking of fucking fucked, like, we should go to the Renaissance Festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. I know Lindsay wants to go.
Yeah. For sure.
Maybe not this weekend, but maybe next weekend if we like are doing, you know, shit.
Yeah. How revolutionary was this game?
Seriously, like I can't even. Holy shit! You know what I mean? Like I'm like playing this game and I'm like, oh, this is a modern day game right here. Like there are independent modern day games that are less intuitive than Donkey Kong Country on the Super NES.
I know. They don't look as good.
No.
Yeah. I mean, look back there.
Right.
The sand on the ocean floor. All different patterns. Little fish swimming along. Damn.
Donkey Kong Country is one of the best looking games on Super NES. I'm just gonna say it.
Absolutely. And it's so good. And
I imagine like being a kid in the 80s playing Donkey Kong Country for the first time and like holy shit.
That's why I feel like being born in 1985 is about perfect. Because like my first memories of gaming were like with the NES.
Yeah.
But not very long after that, the Super Nintendo came out. And my mind was just blown. Because I went from like Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and Super Mario Brothers 2 on the NES. Super Mario Brothers 3 came out, I think in 91 or 92. Yeah, I think it was 91. And I played that non-stop. And then... oh no.
Oh shit. Got it.
Then the Super Nintendo came out.
Yeah.
And there was Super Mario World. And it was just like a completely different world.
Uh-huh.
And it was right there. Be careful.
I am. I'm trying. I'm looking for the exit. I saw the exit once before.
But you said you didn't really play Super Mario World.
I didn't.
And it's on here. You can play it right now.
I could, but
I want to get your live reaction.
I'm
brother.
invested. Like, I just need to get through this level of Donkey Kong.
Did you go back the other way? What happened?
No, I don't know what happened. I saw the exit and I was like, no, I'm not done yet, bruh.
Where'd you see it? If
I
you
don't
slow this down, dude, this track is like straight up vaporwave.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
I got it. I got my fish. I got my fish.
Oh no.
Got it. Da, 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 da.
It's so sad.
Da, da, da.
It's so sad. But like chill. Yeah, fuck you. Oh. Oh. Oh shit.
God, get your fucking shark back, bro! Are you fucking kidding me?
You ready to do Mario now?
Sure.
Okay.
Reset.
Alright, we're gonna do Mario. For real. Super Mario World. Little bit of some bullshit.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Well, alright, go.
Nope, not that one. Hit reset again.
Yeah. God damn. Doritos are so good when you're drunk. Mm-hmm. So you never played this?
What happens if I go sideways?
Here goes Bender. His first... This is the first time ever playing Super Mario World.
Oh my god.
The first time I played this was at a Walmart in Cherry Fork, Ohio, in probably 1991.
I didn't even know there was a place called Cherry Fork.
Most people.
God damn it! I died!
Most people would not know that there's a Cherry Fork, Ohio.
I want this coin. Okay, got it.
He jumped right into a bullet bill.
Bullet bill. This game, though. The graphics on this game.
What do you think of the graphics?
Pretty good.
Pretty good for a Super Nintendo?
Yep.
Alright, now it's Super Mario.
What the fuck? What is happening? Can I have some Doritos, please?
Better needs more Doritos. I'm gonna go get the taco Doritos because these are pretty much done. That's about it. Is this the hardest Mario game you've ever played?
Yes!
So far?
God damn it!
He jumped right into Bullet Bill again. Okay. Well. Well, I'll be right back. Shout your obscenities if you wish.
I will! Oh my fucking god. Like, seriously. Game over already. Super Mario Brothers Bro fucking Super Mario World bullshit 0% fucking horseshit cock-sucking. I'm gonna go to the right this time.
You couldn't beat the first level. Well, I got these. You get Yoshi in this level, I believe.
Why didn't I with the everybody?
Plenty of candy right here too.
Candy.
Yeah, lots of candy.
Gross. The first thing I grabbed was the Baby Ruth.
Yeah, there you got Yoshi. Bender's got Yoshi.
I know I got Yoshi. I'm trying to eat a Snickers.
Bender's eating a Snickers.
It's just all melted. Why do you have melted Halloween candy?
Is it melted?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't. We were driving today, and I had all that with me, and we did not have the air on, so I apologize.
Well, it's so melted that I tried to bite it in half, and it pulled in half.
What's okay? It came early. Bender's mad because Snickers came early.
Snickers came early. To do a spin jump, press the A button. A Super Mario can spin jump, break some of the blocks, and defeat the tougher enemies.
What are you enjoying there?
Snickers.
Wow.
Okay.
Bender's never played this game before.
Never once.
Ever?
Ever.
Really?
Really, really.
That's so crazy, dude.
Why? Why? Ah! I never had this system, man.
It's just crazy that you've never played this in your life. Did you know you can hold that?
Hold what?
Oh, shit. The shell. If you hold down...
Y, A, X.
One of the buttons, you hold them down and you can grab the shell and use it. There you go. There you go, fucker. Oh. Oh, man, if you would have seen all of them, then you could have gotten extra life. So you pick up... You gotta hold on to it. Yeah. Like that.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! Double god! Double god!
Our entire feed is just gonna be... Oh, it's good. Want a drink?
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. It's that super alcohol beer.
That's right.
Got a 1-up! Bitch!
1-up. It's gonna be a good episode of Supercast.
It's gonna be a terrible episode of the Supercast.
Eat them. Yeah. Yeah.
What just happened?
You know you can run with Yoshi? Did you know that? Watch out! Don't do your spin jump, you lose him. No! Go get him!
I'm trying! I'm trying! I can't even. Fucking taco Doritos.
The best Doritos. Just because of packaging. Oh! Oh! Bender, what's your album of the year so far?
I don't know.
You don't have one?
Not really.
No? We gotta have one, I mean.
But I don't, though.
But I mean, there's some... Like if someone were holding a gun to your head and you're like, well, tell me your favorite album so far.
Probably Paramore. Even though I haven't really listened to it. I haven't even really listened to it that much.
Yeah?
No! Kesha! Duh! Kesha! Kesha's album.
Okay.
Kesha's album is his favorite album. Kesha's album is only album.
Oh, wait. Do your spin move. You can break those. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, brother.
Oh my god, I already have to use the bathroom again.
Do you?
Yes.
I think my album of the year is the new Killers album.
Nope, Kesha. You haven't even
No,
listened to
Killers.
it. You haven't even listened to it. It's too good. Hold on a second. Hold this. Hold this with your hands.
Have you listened to Killers album?
Yes. No, I haven't.
Okay, well. Alright.
But Kesha, though.
Then we'll have to figure it out.
Hey,
We'll have to sort
darling.
it.
I'm still at Nick's.
Bender's on his way out of the room. Probably going to the bathroom. Do. Bum 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 bada bada bam. Bum 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 bada loo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Is he even working?
Oh god. Need to make sure I still have Dale's pin. Okay, I do.
Make sure I have dill pickles.
Point of advice, you can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press select button.
Yeah.
Dope. God damn it! What the fuck even is fucking? fucking, you know?
Fucking. Now we're gonna have to do like
For enemies. What are you enjoying there? Stickers.
What even in the hell? What even in the hell? What are old video games?
you still haven't made it past one of the 2 first levels on Super Mario World. Come on, man.
I'm not a gamer. Look at me.
You're a gamer.
I am not.
You're a gamer.
I am not a gamer.
You've played like...
The only game I've ever beaten ever is Metroid Prime.
But you've been playing games for a while.
I'm not a gamer.
You're a gamer. You've like played...
I'm a pretender.
No, you're a gamer.
Look at how they like Yoshi'd the fuck out of those people and then re-caught their Yoshi. Why are these starbursts green and orange? That's like the 2 worst colors. Even
Are they?
though I normally pick green when I select things.
You picked the green apple, ballsberry. What, you want me to play?
Sure. Are we still podcasting?
Yeah.
Dope.
It's like,
It's gonna be an extended episode.
oh yeah. Big time. Big time extended episode. Let's see. Alright. There we go.
I hope Nicholas Villars can beat the first level. He probably can, though. How is that even possible? How do you even do that?
What?
Double tap the fucking dinosaur things.
Like that. No, you just... You get them with your bullshit.
Horse shit.
Well, you did this part.
I did do that part. Donkey Kong Country is better.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but... Going through the tubes. There we go. Like you couldn't even get this far, brother. Like,
You couldn't even get this far.
I did get this far though. How do you explain that? You know? I'm the old man, right? So like,
Yeah, well, you actually had a Super Nintendo. I did not.
yeah, but you should be like, people always talk about like modern gamers, the reflexes are so much better.
When have I said that?
People always say that shit.
That is not what I always say.
It's like,
Old games are obviously way harder than new games.
people are always like, oh, we didn't play a fucking Mario game, but you played Call of Duty, so
I don't
your
know.
reflexes are better.
I don't know.
And people talk shit
I
about
don't,
people who grew up on like Super Nintendo and NES, and like
I don't think that I've ever said that on the podcast.
maybe not on the podcast,
No.
but people have often said it where they're like, I can play Call of Duty, so I'd be a fucking,
No, that is false.
I'd be a badass at Mario.
False, false, false.
I don't know.
Just because you're good at... If you're good at old Mario, then you're good at Call of Duty. Just because you're good at Call of Duty doesn't make you good at old Mario.
You think?
I think. Crunch bar.
So you don't talk shit about old school gamers?
Oh, is this an eraser?
Yeah, I think so.
You're trying to feed me an eraser.
I'm not trying to feed you any. That's just in there, dude. Someone gave that away as a Halloween gift.
That's a shitty person. You know what people are shitty on Halloween?
The people who give away like fucking healthy snacks and
Damn
erasers,
right. Damn right.
pencils, like school supplies.
Damn right. Fuck those people.
This might be the most extended version of the podcast ever.
Yep. Oh, 100%.
Have you ever seen this meme online where like a chick posts like a scantily clad picture, and then someone will post like it's like a text, kind of like in blurry text,
Uh-huh.
and there's like, it says like, this makes my penis the big penis.
No. I haven't seen that.
That's a good one. It's true. That is weird about guys, right?
What?
You start off with your penis, and it's like, oh, you see something you like. I was like, well, this makes my penis the big penis. Here we go. Blink, 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 blink.
You got
blink.
fireballs. I didn't even get
Blink.
fireballs.
You had fireballs.
I didn't get them.
This level, for some reason, makes me think of like a really good meal at Pizza Hut.
I can't really see why.
You don't see why?
No, I mean, your costume, yeah, but like that's not exclusive to this level.
No, but I think of like this level, and it makes me imagine like, well, if I went home, we got like a.
You got attacked by the same guy twice.
It makes me think that I had a good meal. It was just waiting for me at Pizza Hut.
You need to eat this because it's the stalest Kit Kat I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Because it's probably from like last Halloween.
You need to eat it.
I need to eat it?
You have to.
Is it gross?
You just
Or is it
have
just
to eat
stale in
it. Just
general?
eat it. Just fucking eat it.
Just let me finish this level.
No, just eat it right now.
Alright, I'm eating it. Yep. That's,
That is not a good Kit Kat.
no, it's not a good... That's not a good Kit Kat. Not at all. No. Oh, man. It's like I fucking ate a nail. Jeez. Woo! Yeah, well... I guess I ate it anyway. You know, it's something.
These are my favorite. Crispy M&Ms.
Bender's got some crispy M&Ms from
Crispy M&Ms are the boss.
vintage 2016. So,
They still sell them.
well, those are like literally from last year. We'll see.
They're still good.
We'll see if they're still good. You at home, do you think they're still good?
Yes.
Well, you want to try this level? You never done this one yet. Give it a go. We'll see what Bender can do here. I cannot believe you've never played this game until just now.
Dude, fuck you.
Alright, we'll try again. Bender's dove straight down into a fucking hole. Let's see what you do here. That's not the right way. Do you know how to run in a Mario game?
Yeah, you hold B.
Okay. You know what those do? You have to make it go like back and forth and shit.
What do you mean? I have to make it go back and forth.
Well, typically, you might be able to run from the left over to the right and make it. Maybe you can do that. Let's try again.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much.
Game's so advanced in 2017. Can't beat a game from 1992. How does that make you feel?
Games were harder back then.
Jump! There you go. Get... You know the first time I ever played this game?
Yeah.
You know where I was?
Kyle's house.
No. I was at Walmart
Yeah.
in Cherry Fork, Ohio. I was in Cherry Fork. Most people probably don't know Cherry Fork, Ohio is a place. It's very close to Seaman, Ohio.
God damn it! Ah! What even is this game?
Super Mario World, brother.
It's so hard.
You make me feel good about myself, though. Because I know you've played hard games.
I'm not good at hard games.
Do you think this is a really hard game?
Yes!
Okay, so we're not just like bitches from back in the day then. Like we did.
You're not.
Like kids from back then, we had to deal with it. Do you sympathize?
Yeah, like I sympathize.
It's like we're decent gamers. Even though like kids back then weren't playing Dark Souls and shit. It's like it would piss you off, wouldn't it? Imagine being like 8 years old and you didn't have anyone else around to tell you what to do, and you're just sitting in your room,
God.
your parents would have been absolutely unsympathetic.
Yeah,
You would have
100%.
no one at all to say, alright, well just
Right.
like that. They
Yeah.
just laugh at you.
Yeah, they totally would. They'd be like, why'd you run off that cliff? And I'd be like, I don't know, because I'm fucking stupid, I guess. Because you don't fucking care about me as a person.
Alright, you got Yoshi.
I know. I get Yoshi every time. I fucking get it, you know?
Yeah. Oh.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Oh. You're getting there. Halfway.
God damn it! Son of a fucking cocksucker!
Get Yoshi.
I'm trying!
All right.
It's like every power up. I'm like, okay, that's one less thing I have to survive.
Oh. So close.
So close to dying.
This is intense.
This is intense. I don't even know what's happening right now.
Okay.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
All right, you're gonna get it. You can get. Oh. Oh. Oh, you can still do it. You got it. All right. There's your platform.
Son of a bitch! I fucking hate this game!
How'd you do it? Oh man.
That's absolute horseshit. Oh my fucking god. Dude, this game is so hard. It's so hard.
Let your mushroom down.
You're mushroom down.
Hit your select button. No! No, no! What? God damn it.
That was good. That was worth it. That was worth it, though. Look, now I don't even have a mushroom.
Now there's no mushroom. Now you're on your own.
Got him.
Bender's fucked.
I'm fucked. I'm Conor McGregor.
You are. You are fucked.
I remember when you were drunk and you were just like, he's fucked! Floyd Mayweather is fucked! Fucked!
I wished he was fucked. No. Well, I got.
Okay, alright, okay, alright, alright, okay, no.
Jump! Okay, you got it. Oh! Okay. About where you were before.
I am right where I was before. God damn it! I fucking hate this game so fucking much.
Oh man.
I can't even, bro.
To think that I beat this game as like a 10-year-old.
Dude, I know, right?
Super Mario World.
God damn it!
Yep.
I'm so done. I'm so fucking done, dude.
You gotta beat this one fucking level, dude. Come on.
I can't even fucking do it. I have one fucking life left, bro.
You have to be able to do this, dude.
I can't. I am not a gamer.
You're a gamer. Little...
Game over, man.
Little kids across the world were completing this game.
Not me! Not me! Look, he even was like, oh, hey, poor you can't get past this level. Why don't you go to this level instead? We're gonna move you along. I could have beat the entire game just by dying a million times. JK, it won't let me select that level. Because I haven't beat this level. See?
You already been to that one, dude.
I haven't beat it though, apparently.
Press start and select. Alright, you can do this. Hold on to that. Oh shit. Kicked it too early. You haven't beat this level yet. Won't let you do it.
God damn it. It was right there. How? How even? How even, bro? You know? Like...
Alright, keep going.
I went. I did it. I went.
Alright, you got your extra then.
I got my extra life.
Yeah. You're good. You're Pizza Hut 1991.
Pizza Hut, nice.
It was so good. Do you have any early Pizza Hut memories?
I have this one Pizza Hut memory. It's really lame. But
Don't say it's lame. Let me be the judge.
no, it's really lame. No, like... Okay, so I have this one Pizza Hut memory. The only Pizza Hut memory I really have is there was this time where I was, my parents went out of town for I don't know why.
Yeah?
I can't remember why. And teachers from school babysat me and my sisters, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The one memory of Pizza Hut I have was going to Pizza Hut with one of the teachers, one of the babysitters, Miss Myers,
Yeah.
at the time.
You went to Pizza Hut with her.
Yeah, now Mrs. Fetters, but
Okay.
Miss Myers at the time. We went to Pizza Hut. We ate there like 3 days in a row. Okay. Okay. And
What was it like?
what was it like?
Yeah, what was Pizza Hut like going there?
Buffet.
Okay, buffet.
Yeah, there was a buffet.
Was it like,
But there was also, you know, like a menu.
yeah.
What does that even do? What does the POW button even do?
It turns us in so you can go up on top. You get a better jump.
So I remember being at Pizza Hut with Miss Myers at the time.
Salad bar and pizza bar.
Salad bar and pizza bar.
What do you remember? Did they have any arcade machines?
No, I remember this guy, and he probably had some sort of disorder, like cerebral palsy or something. And I distinctly remember looking at him because I was probably like, you know, I was in 6th grade, maybe. So I was like, what, 10 or 11, maybe?
Yeah.
And I just like was fascinated by this guy. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So I was fascinated, and I just remember being at the thing, and Miss Meyer being like, "Hey, don't stare," and I was just like, "Fine, I won't." But that's what I remember. That's my big Pizza Hut memory. Is that.
So not so much about the pizza.
Not the pizza. Just being told not to stare at an actual disabled person.
And that's all you remember about Pizza Hut back in the day.
I mean, I love Pizza Hut and everything. I've always loved Pizza Hut.
You think they're the best of like the fast food-ish pizza chains?
I would venture to guess, you know? Like, they are dope. I love Pizza Hut.
So better than Domino's?
Yes.
What is it about Pizza Hut that you feel...
Their crust, man. Their crusted. God damn it! What the fuck? How? How do you just fall off a ledge like that, Mario? How can I not beat the 2nd level of your fucking game?
I can't wait until Mario Odyssey comes out and we can play that together.
Dude, I'm so excited for Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
I beat Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
I beat it. I defeated Bowser in Mario Sunshine.
And you can't make it past one level in Super Mario World.
It's not my fucking fault. It's fucking producers, man.
It's the same people.
They're not the same people.
Does playing this give you a little newfound respect for kids?
No.
In this era?
Just like, fuck you people.
No.
God damn it! I can't even beat the 2nd level.
Because back then, there were no mini games, you know?
Oh god, I fucking almost died right at the beginning, bro.
It's like, oh, well, you didn't beat the game, but we got these mini games for you. We didn't have that. There were no mini games. It was like you play the fucking main game or you lose.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And your parents didn't give a shit.
Yep. Nope.
Because they weren't gamers.
Nope.
Like, these video games are fucking stupid. You want to sit in front of your TV and try and make this guy jump around? Why? You know? Oh, that was a good jump.
Thanks.
Been had a good jump just then.
God damn it! God damn it! I'm so fucking done with this fucking game, bro.
Still has not completed one level. No.
Nope. I don't know if you can hear on the podcast when I die, but it's often.
Oh. Well, be careful because
Okay. Fuck you, people. And the thing is, I keep getting this mushroom, and I keep getting big, and then nothing happens.
Well, you get big, that allows you one more hit than normal.
It doesn't allow me a fall. It allows me a hit.
Yeah, of course. You don't get any falls.
What is even happening?
Oh, you're hasty.
You're hasty.
That's your problem, dude. You're too hasty. Look at that. Hasty. There you go. Now, hasty again.
You're hasty.
Too hasty. Okay, well.
God damn it. What the fucking fuck?
Oh.
What even is video gaming? What is video gaming right now?
It's being patient.
I'm trying.
Okay, hold it. There. Well, you missed it.
I know, because my eye itches because I fucking hate this game.
Go! Go! Alright. Uh-oh.
God fucking damn it.
Jump! Alright, you're almost there. Oh, look at that!
Alright, I'm fucking going home, man.
Bender's done.
That is bullshit. This fucking game is bullshit.
Bender's all done.
I hate the Super Nintendo.
Well,
thank you for tuning in to this incredibly extended episode of the Super Divorce Supercast. We hope you stuck around for the whole thing, but if you didn't, then, you know, go fuck yourself.
we totally understand.
Yeah, we totally understand, because all we did was play the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic, the SNES Classic, the Super NES Classic. It's you know, a new toy from Nicholas Villars.
Oh no!
I don't think this was empty. I spilled an empty bottle.
It's yours anyway. Bender might have spilled his last beer.
I spilled it a little bit,
A little bit.
but nothing crazy.
That's okay.
So we'll see you next week on the Super Divorce Supercast.
Good night, chefs.
Divorce.